Hey Internet, Eric here. My buddy Whitey from the Whitey the White Guy Show channel, where I started YouTube, was on his channel, and we had a lot of success and fun, and then his dumbass deleted it. But there's a lot of drama that he will explain on his channel, but the channel is now being relaunched. He's going to do his own stuff on it, and I will make my appearances.
Well, you'll be on my show for sure.
Yep.
We'll do one tonight if we can get the thing going.
Sure. Whitey's here, and he came over, and he's like, let's do a cartoon commentary. Laundry's done. And we tried to do G.I. Joe. Hopefully, the outtake isn't blocked. You'll have to see it to believe it. It ended up being like a Care Bears.
It was some guys did what was that
voice dubbing or something like.
Yeah, they were making doing voiceover over the actual episode.
Yeah. It was fucked up. We tried to go for like 3 minutes and then it just got too retarded. But hopefully it's not blocked and you can see what we're talking about. So before we dive into movie reviews, we thought of there's no real Ghostbusters on this channel. We're gonna do real Ghostbusters. So
yeah.
This is the first one we found because it doesn't really matter. Everyone knows about the Ghostbusters. So this looks like Season 4, Episode 4, Standing Room Only. Bear with us.
Yeah. Are you ready?
We're always ready.
Here we go. Instead of like I said, it's the end of the intro.
Yeah.
We didn't get the whole intro.
Great day to go out on a call, huh, guys? Spring
Look at that bad animation on Peter.
Yeah. Most of it's
This is some good exposition. We know they're going out on a call. Okay.
Oh no. It's not. Oh, and it's Dave Coulier as Peter instead of Lorenzo Music. You know, the guy who does Garfield.
Yeah, they did that. I didn't even know they did that.
Do the world a favor and put your hand over your mouth when you sneeze, okay?
Yeah, that's Dave Coulier's trying to be.
Cut it out, that asshole.
Yeah. He's trying to do his Bill Murray impression.
So is this like, did this come back in the 90s? Is that what
No, this is the original run. For some reason, Lorenzo Music left, and I guess they could only find Dave Coulier. I don't know if...
Wow, I never even knew that.
I don't know if... I think it was during Full House, probably? Maybe right before Full House?
Maybe they overlapped. I don't know what he ever did prior to Full House. I always thought
he was a
Full House.
stand-up and something else.
What's it look like?
That's the same Egon, it's the same Ray. But I think it's a different Winston, too.
Just what I need.
Because I know it was originally Arsenio Hall.
Yeah.
Let's wrap this up fast, guys. These flowers are...
Well, this is a horrible story already.
Thanks for picking this one.
And apparently this was on Fox Family.
Yeah.
I remember that.
My pleasure, Spud.
If he's made out of slime, does it really matter if he's shooting shit out of his nose?
How does he have allergies? He's a blob of slime.
Well, this is season 4. They ran out of ideas.
Yeah, they were flat. Yeah, some writer had allergies, so they threw it in. Maybe it'll pay off later.
Oh no, a bird! Yeah, they definitely ran out of ideas. Remember when the show first started? And they had some creepy ass fucking the Boogeyman episode we did on your channel.
That was awesome. We gotta redo that. That was so damn good.
They had some really fucking creative and spooky looking creatures. I watched this with my daughter, and she loves it, obviously, but there were some faces melting, off the skeletons, and really creepy shit.
But what happens is what always happens. The same thing with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the movie. The first one was darker and a little more ominous, and then the moms complained, so they made it lighter and goofier.
That's why we have a flower ghost.
Yes.
Gotcha. Thanks, Winston. There's got to be an easier way
I think Peter has allergies.
Sure. Like what? I don't know.
You think they drove that home yet?
Well, think of it, guys. We can sit right in our air-conditioned office and...
I always wondered, and I don't think they ever explained it. How did Slimer die?
But that's one thing about the whole concept. It's like, we're ghosts hunting, and then it's like different demons, and it's not just ghosts.
Right.
So is Slimer a ghost?
Well, Slimer is a ghost. I know they keep him around so Egon can study him. But they fought werewolves and vampires in this show.
All kinds of stuff. Yeah.
It sure
The
is.
boogeyman, who I guess technically isn't a ghost.
No. And then they got that book. What's the book that they read from about all the different...
Tobin's Spirit Guide.
Yeah. And so it's like not just ghosts. What do you think about the animation on this?
I loved it in the beginning. It was, like in the first season, this is okay.
Yeah.
Like some of it, like in the very beginning when Peter was real long in the face, that was kind of lazy. But it's decent, you know, especially for the 80s. I always loved 80s
Now,
animation.
with this, when did it get canceled? Would that have been early 90s?
What is
I'm
it?
trying to think. I think on Netflix it's 5 seasons,
Yeah.
but the seasons are like roughly 20 to 30 episodes. So I'm gonna say at least 5 years.
Stand back.
Okay.
We're about to start catching
First
ghosts.
movie came out in '84, so I'm just gonna say this came out in.
Probably 86,
86.
87, somewhere in there.
So I'll put the like in the description. I'll put from when it ran to.
Hey,
Yeah.
well, it probably needs a little adjusting.
This is pretty fucking awful with
Well, hold on
David.
a sec, guys.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate the David episodes. Thanks a lot, prick.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, he's bad.
Where to, Gene?
And they try to make Janine hot instead of the butch haircut that she has in the beginning.
Weirdest thing I ever saw.
Oh, it's a different Janine voice too.
Yeah, this show really. Wow, what season was this? 4 or 5?
4.
4. This season went off a cliff.
You know what? I will give this credit though. There was an in joke that I really liked. I was watching this with my daughter, and you know Janine looks hot for a cartoon compared to like the butch lesbian she was in like the first couple, and she's got the pretty long hair. There was an episode where she was possessed by a demon, and they said, well, you know, she has been acting strange lately. Her voice has changed and she's grown her hair out. So I'll give the writers credit for that.
Yeah.
With their little meta stuff there.
Gentlemen, I rest my case.
Oh, I hate Coolio so much. Not just because of like the bad Bill Murray impression, but like it just makes me think of Full House.
Yeah. And which you don't want to do. Nobody wants to think of Full House. I have like, I'm pretty sure I have Full House on here. Because of Fuller House.
Yeah.
And did you know there was a dad for an episode before Bob Saget?
Probably the pilot episode.
Yeah,
but,
the pilot
but no, I didn't know that.
It's too unscientific.
And here's what's weird about that. Like, I saw that and I was like, wow,
Well, you still-
Bob Saget's better. So there's somebody who's actually worse at
Bullshit.
something than Bob Saget. I was like, Bob Saget was a big improvement over this guy.
You know what the funny thing is? Everyone like makes a big deal how like his stand-up, Bob Saget's stand-up is really dirty and gross and
Yeah.
sexual. It's still not funny.
No, it's not at all.
I think he tries too hard to get away from the
Yes.
Danny Tanner stuff. And it just comes out really stupid.
It's really, really, really forced.
As if I didn't know.
Plus, it's also like a lot of I banged the Olsen twins stuff, and like
Yeah,
sure they were legal when he made those jokes,
but
but still,
we think of them
you think of them as like
kids.
6-year-old little
Yeah.
Michelle Tanner. Like, no, stop it.
Until I can get a reading off your machine, it's all just coincidence.
Sad thing is, I watched Full House growing up.
You piece of shit. That's like supporting Nazi Germany. Like, that show is awful.
There were so many shows though that I grew up on. Saved by the Bell. My wife tries to watch that, and I just can't stand it.
Yeah, and I famously, beside the old show, I used to watch Ghost Rider.
We
Yeah,
did that
we
on your
mentioned that
channel,
before,
and
and
then we
it's
have
like-
we have an episode on this channel on our kids show commentary.
No kidding?
Yeah.
Yeah, you go, but those kids couldn't act for shit.
Nope.
I don't know how I sat there and watched that for 2 or 3 years or whatever.
You had no friends.
I had no friends.
Exactly.
I was in Portland. It's not my fault. There's nobody there.
I know.
I lived in the trailer park and there was literally no other kids.
86!
Have you been following this episode at all? I haven't.
They're allergic.
Yeah, someone's got the allergies.
The
And
ghosts are purposely getting cat. Oh,
They got out because the machine was the flippity
that little testicle looking creature that came out of the ground. You know that growling. I think it's eating the ghost, probably, and that's why they want to get caught.
So you admit it works? prove my point. I'll just shut it off.
Fuck you. Every time he says something, it's
He's
worse
not
than
funny.
the last time he said something. Who made that call? Lorenzo Music just had a great cartoon voice.
He was Garfield.
Yeah,
Yeah.
among things. Like,
I don't know what else he did other than Garfield in this. I always found it funny that Lorenzo was the voice of Garfield, and he was also the voice of Peter Venkman. And then Bill Murray was Peter Venkman, and then eventually was the voice of the live-action Garfield. Yeah. That movie fucking sucked, though. Oh,
I
it was so
never saw
shit.
live-action.
The live-action Garfield.
Breckin Meyer.
Yeah.
I never saw it. I don't know that I could.
But yeah, it was for kids. You know,
Yeah.
I watched it in my 30s, so what do you expect?
Yeah.
Go mingle and find out what they want, okay?
Oh, do I have to?
Yes.
Okay.
We really have to do an earlier episode. This sucks.
Nope, we only do one episode per show. and
No.
This is the one you picked, asshole. You'll see that background animation is not good. I don't know.
It lacks edge.
A mindless force that awakens every
See, there's
thousand
the
years
testicle.
to replenish its energy by devouring other ghosts. The more ghosts Mipra consumes, the higher his temperature rises. Most of the world's great deserts.
I remember when I was younger, I wish there really was like a Tobin Spirit guide. I think it would at least be interesting to read like all that bullshit
Yeah.
that they.
Mipra's past visits. This time you pick New
Did you know
York.
the word Sahara just means desert?
Does it really?
So when we say the Sahara Desert, we're saying the desert.
Sure. If you're a ghost,
Are you serious?
I am pretty sure I got that right.
You mean my ghost attractor had nothing to do with
There's
this?
so much happening in this episode, that's why we're talking about the actual episode. Not like the aesthetic of it.
That's
So
better.
there's this ghost who's eating the other ghosts.
Yeah,
Something about deserts that we missed.
and Bob Saget.
And, oh. Bob Saget raping small children.
I'm sure it'll happen.
That,
He's the next Me Too.
yeah. that is kind of surprising.
See, everybody was surprised about Bill Cosby when Bob Saget happened to be like, I knew it,
Yeah.
told you so. What?
Okay. That's one thing it would be nice to bring back is the cool ass shit toys.
Oh man,
So
we
many
had some
cool
of the
stuff.
most creative toys too.
You go into a Walmart now and you look at the toy section, it's like it's not.
We were in McDonald's with our kid the other day, and just the
You have a kid?
the playland is horrible.
Yeah, what the hell?
All it is a shitty little jungle gym area with like the tubes and stuff, and a big
Yeah.
long slide, and then a section to play basketball. Remember when we had like the big Grimace cage that you can climb in?
Yeah,
And then
like,
you had the big Mayor McCheese that you climbed in or whatever.
And then of course everybody got hurt, broken arm, and so they had to get rid of all things fun and entertaining.
Yeah, but in the 80s it didn't matter.
Yeah, nobody cared about you.
It's when the pussies from the 90s showed up.
Yeah. In the 80s it was like, well, that'll learn you, you little shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's,
What was it? Put some dirt on it, you'll be fine. Rub some dirt on it.
walk it off.
Move
Yeah.
forward to an empty trap, please. Thank you.
Ugh.
I jumped out of a tree fort and messed up my ankle when I was 5. No one cared. Like, what happened? We used to be hard bastards.
What you
and
guys
stuff.
find
Yeah.
out? We've got bad news and terrible news. Bad news first.
We couldn't stop Mipra.
And the terrible
Micro.
news?
We're going to get another chance at it.
Because it's headed straight
Oh,
forward.
what's wrong with his eyes?
Oh.
And according to my calculations,
See, that animation right there was bad. What is wrong with his stretchy face?
So how do we stop this thing from turning New York into the great American desert?
She's done a bunch of shit before.
Sparky
Yeah.
feeds
That
on
voice is-
ghosts, right? Right.
Hey, well, it's Frank Walker does Ray.
But lead him out to
And
sea.
Frank Walker is like, whenever there's a monster or an animal in a cartoon, he does it. Like, he did the Gremlin voices, and anytime he does Slimer. But he's also the voice of Ray, and that he's also, I was going to say Shaggy, but Fred from Scooby-Doo. His filmography for voices is amazing.
Wow.
Like, I've seen a video on, like, YouTube where he does, like, 60 voices in, like, 30 seconds, and it's totally cool. Dave Coulier, on the other hand, can suck my
Yeah,
testicle.
he's just awful.
I am so glad they didn't put the cut it out like in this cartoon though.
Yeah. It's coming. He's gonna say it like at the end of the episode, the last line before the kill.
What was with that Joker smile?
More traps, bud.
How? What?
Are they sacrificing a ghost?
They're killing the ghosts?
We probably should have been paying attention to what they were doing.
Probably. I'm sure they got a more humane plan than kill everybody. Everybody that's already dead.
He's taking the bait.
Okay.
Wasn't Microb a joke or something in South Park?
It was.
I was wondering why it was familiar.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up real quick Microb on my phone.
Slimer, help me with the traps.
Microb. Oh, it's a Thai dish.
Yeah.
It literally means crisp noodles. Well, that's random.
Fighting crisp noodles with the ghosts.
Okay, yes, Microb right there. First thing that pops up is South Park.
Yeah.
Man, that's cutting it close.
Urban Dictionary says it's a curse word that is far worse than shit.
Oh, wow. This episode is me crowd.
Yes, because it is far worse than shit.
Yeah, it is.
Thanks a lot, Microb.
This is my fault now?
Yeah. You should have picked the Boogeyman episode.
We should have. That was farce. The boogie for you.
At least we could talk about the Boogeyman walking around with no pants while he's in the
Yeah.
kid's closet.
We had some good times in there.
We'll do that for your channel, though. Bringing it back.
Bring it back. Why do you want that?
Show.
Yeah.
And
Do you think they'll win? Maybe somebody will die.
hopefully it'll be Dave Coulier.
Dave Coulier.
I'm not talking about Peter Venkman. I'm talking about actual Dave.
the actual.
Oh, he's in a commercial now. Like on YouTube, he pops up all the time. It's like finding stuff in your couch cushions. This guy is pulling out like loose change out of his couch cushions, and then he lifts it up, and he's like, "90s sensation, Dave Coulier." And then he gets up, he does the cut it out thing.
Yeah, I've seen that, but I mute. If I see Dave Coulier, I hit the mute button, so I don't know.
Did you know that Dave Coulier was the one behind that Alanis Morissette song, where she hates the man about some chick going down on him in the theater?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, that's Dave Coulier.
Went down on
Dave Coulier. There is a Alanis Morissette song where she's talking shit about an ex-boyfriend because like he cheated on her and the mistress went down on him in the theater and this and that, and apparently it's Dave Coulier that she's singing of all people.
How, like Alanis Morissette's hot. How did she?
I think this was pre-famous Alanis. Like,
Okay.
hopefully it was long after You Can't Do That on Television, so she was at least 18. But
We're out of control. Tell me something.
Oh my god. What a weird
they're
fucking world.
both Canadian, so
Oh, that does make more sense now.
I'm pretty sure he's Canadian. I'm pretty sure he is Canadian. I mean, he always talks about hockey. That's all they have over there. Because they were smart enough to give Justin Bieber to us.
Yeah. We'll trade you Justin Bieber for 2,000 francs or something. Oh, we gotta bring back the Bieber monkey.
Monkey, no!
Monkey, no!
Nobody's gonna understand
my
that.
monkey!
Nobody's gonna understand that.
Nobody. It's something nobody else saw but us.
That's okay. Nobody's understanding this episode
No.
in English. Good idea. That's.
I'm gonna go back to eating taco Bell. Fuck you guys.
It's only a few blocks back.
You still have an appetite after watching this?
Yeah, well, we're not, literally looking at Dave Coulier.
Eat your microb.
I don't think we have enough science to beat this one, guys.
Here's one piece of scientific
You'll find a way.
equipment we haven't
I always wondered, what kind of scientist was Venkman?
time for another one of your
A
cheap
scientist. A scientist. He studied, he has a PhD in science.
Like, is he like a psychologist? Like a doctor? Because Egon is super smart.
Yeah.
Ray,
In the movie, wasn't he,
we obviously know Ray, or Egon was super smart. I can buy Ray as being a scientist in the movie.
To be exact.
I
Therefore, it
think
should be storing an enormous amount of
Venkman
spirit energy right now.
somehow like
All it needs is
cheated
something
off
to
of
trigger
Egon
it,
to
all
get
that
through
energy
college
will be
just to
released
score with
into your
chicks.
Yeah.
Unless he's like literally like a psychologist or something.
Well, they
like
make
that.
that point in the movie. Like, it's like, you never studied. Remember that from the
That's
first
true.
one?
Better stand back.
Oh, and there's the Sigourney Weaver line. You're not a scientist. You're more like a game show host.
Mm-hmm.
See?
I built it. I'll take the risk.
It's all yours, Dr. Venkman.
All right.
Hey, you!
That's what they were working
Come
on
in.
at the beginning of the episode.
So it's finally come full circle. Now, what's
What
going on?
about
In
the allergies? That hasn't played out yet.
He'll probably sneeze at the end of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
Microb will shoot out of his nose. Maybe Slimer's made of microb.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's almost over.
Peter?
So much for getting rich.
Well, actually, this device could be a very valuable tool in the future.
Really?
No.
Absolutely. We'll just use your notes to build another.
Notes?
Ugh.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
Look at that animation on his face.
Well, look at the bright side, Peter. At least it's not sneezing. Hey, you're right. I
See?
must be
Told
cured.
you.
Yeah, me too.
Did Dave Coulier
All
fucking
thanks to
write
my
this?
machine. See, Slimer?
I think it would be worse. It would be less funny.
Here comes the sneeze. He's gonna sneeze.
That was horrible.
That
Turn it
was
off.
The fucking.
Oh, season 5. We're not going into season 5. All right. Well,
Wow.
that was something. I'm very disappointed.
Yeah.
This is probably why, because my daughter made us watch every episode, I probably lost interest when it got towards the end.
Fuck yeah.
I will say this. Season 1 and 2 were great.
Mm-hmm.
Just stop there. This was not fun. Once Lorenzo Music leaves, you should
Wow.
leave.
As a kid, that's what. So your daughter liked.
She loved it. She loved this, but she was 5 at the time.
Yeah.
She's 6 now, but still.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
5 though. When you're that age.
Yeah,
This is a big
but still,
difference.
she loved it. She hasn't watched it since, but every now and then she'll be like, "Let's watch Ghostbusters."
Yeah. What's curious too is like I remember watching this show.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't tell you a thing about a single episode.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious if I'd have watched something like that at 5, 6 years old, and been like at the time, fucking Dave Coulier.
Why must you ruin everything?
He-
Alanis Morissette was right, dickhead.
yeah,
All right, well, that was a very shitty episode.
that was awful. That
Yep.
was pretty awful. I am so sorry
Yep.
if you're watching this. My apologies.
Now, if you stuck around for 23 minutes, your own fucking fault.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's it. Like and subscribe. Share. Click the bell.
Not after that episode. Losing people on that
All right.
one, man.
Check out my other stuff because there's some good content in there
Swear
somewhere.
to shit. We've watched good stuff before. It has happened.
Yep. Check out the Whitey the White Guy show, the comeback.
Oh, thank you.
Yep,
Yes,
I will put
we
the
lost.
link if I remember.
Yeah.
In the description below, or else just type in the Whitey the White Guy show.
No, just white guy.
See,
Just that should do it.
I just subscribed tonight, so I will go there and
Okay,
put the
yeah.
link. You'll know it's him because he's only got like 3 subscribers, and I'm one of them.
Yeah, I'm usually not wearing a shirt.
Yep, he's got some nice man boobies.
Oh, I am doing some video game stuff over there.
Okay, there you go. Go ahead and promote it.
Yeah.
You got 30 seconds. Go.
No, well, all I've done right now is I did some shoot 'em up on Halo,
Oh.
but I'm gonna be going through. I want to do First to Fight. If you've ever heard of that,
Nope.
go through that. No, but just video games. Fucking A.
And there you
A lot of retro stuff. I got regular Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and if I could ever get that guy to let me suck his dick for $20 under the bridge, I could go get a 64.
Well, I just gave you a free TV and you ain't touching my
Yeah.
dick. So, all right, so like, subscribe, or not,
Yes.
whatever. Check out Whitey's channel. Link below. Comment below. Send us suggestions, and we're out.